What the bloody hell have we gotten into? It is a mess. Stepping on stuff. Okay. Alright, so what did we start doing yesterday?
Tried to tear the rear end out.
Of what?
The 6200 John Deere.
Okay, 6200 John Deere. Alright, the 6200 John Deere, you get to look at my ugly mug now. 6200 John Deere is actually a Mannheim, Germany tractor. Not that I don't have a problem with them being from Mannheim, Germany. What I do have a problem with is John Deere. Right now I have a major problem with John Deere.
What did they do to you?
Well, I'm going to explain to you what they did to me, and it's really got me a little pissed off. I'm not one to cut off my nose to spite my face. Tim's one to pick his ass.
No, I got a wedgie.
Yeah, he's got problems. Anyway, you know what I want you to do, Tim? I want you to take that jack, remove it, and I want you to bring it up from the bottom onto this part. And then jack that up, so that'll be free and clear. Well, no, I can't do that, because then it'll be in the way of the other thing. Okay, so anyways, enough beating around the bush here. In order to remove the ass end out of this tractor, you need a special jack stand. Alright? Not really. That John Deere says I'm supposed to have one, but I have what you call a skid steer. And the skid steer, obviously, is quite the tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use the drawbar here. I'll remove the third link, but I'm going to use the drawbar here. I'm going to slide it out as far as I can get it. I'm actually going to hook the bottom of the fork on top of this drawbar and then snake it underneath there and use the bar with blocks to stabilize it there. Even if I have to weld something to the forks, I'll put the forks underneath the axle there and then put that drawbar underneath the fork so that it picks up and out comfortably, and then I will block it up on the floor. Now, the real problem with John Deere is right here. Right here. You see these things? These are the only things that are stopping me from pulling the ass end of this tractor out from the frame. That and another 4 bolts on the power takeoff, or the drive shaft. Get off your ass. You got crack problems. So anyways, I went to John Deere today and I asked them if I could borrow that tool. Well, they were like, yeah, okay, you can borrow the tool. I'm like, cool. That's great. I'm glad to hear it because, you know, I spend a lot of money at John Deere. So anyways, before it's all done, they're like, well, yeah, we got the part. We got the tool. Then it comes down and he says, well, we actually don't have the tool you need. I'm like, how can you have the tool that I don't have the tool that I need when you just said that you have it in stock? You know, because it's what they use. They're like, well, it's the wrong one. The one you need has an A in front of it, and we only have the one that has a B in front of it. I'm like, okay. I said, well, let me take the one that says B, and I'll see if it works. He says, well, that's not the one you need for this tractor. I was like, well, how do you know whether it's the one I need for the tractor? He said, because that's what it said in the serial numbers. That's what you need for the tractor. Well, I didn't give them the serial numbers, so I know they're lying to me. I hate it when people lie to me like that. Just say you don't want to lend the thing. Anyways, when I told him I never gave you a serial number, he says, well, we're not in the business of lending, renting, or selling the specialty tools that are made from John Deere. Well, I walked out of there very pissed off because all it would have took was 10 minutes for me to put that press. What it is a press. It's actually a puller. It goes around the outside of that diameter, and this is a 27 millimeter bolt with a 2.0 thread. Well, I already went to the bolt place to get a 2.0 thread and a 27 millimeter bolt, and guess what? They don't make them. It's a specialty bolt. So that has got me aggravated. So now I got to figure out how I'm going to get these out of here without the right proper tool. Right, Tim?
Yes.
Yeah, right. So I am thoroughly pissed off about this thing. Anyway, so that's where we stand now as far as getting this apart. I can't get these wheels to turn on this tractor. They're stuck. I don't know. They're stuck in gear. This is a creeper tractor, so it has that high-low range. And as you saw when I drug the thing up in here, those wheels weren't turning. So I think I may be getting into a bigger mess than I want to be into, but whatever. I'm going to go ahead and do that anyway. So I made a deal with the guy that owns it that I would be fixing it, and that's what I'm going to do. So here we go. Let's see what we can come up with as far as those. Okay, so we have welded a nut onto the bushing, which will create a form of electrolysis. Timothy, who's going to hold the camera very carefully without cutting out the sound, Timothy found a chunk of pipe, actually the spool from an old disc. We cut it off, which will fit over top of that bushing. We got this little 7/8 inch deal there. Thinking that all we got to do is get this thing started. Like so. Right?
Yeah.
This should do it. John Deere's really got me a little bit upset, like almost to the point where I'm ready to call them up and tell them to take that windrower and shove it up their ass. And I'll go buy something different, like a Massey Ferguson, because that just really aggravates me. So anyway, let's see what we can do here. I want to use an impact gun, really. I don't know if I've made any, I don't think I put enough weld on that nut, to be honest with you. Something's happening. Okay. What size is that? That's like 1 5/8. There, let's see what we can come up with. Rub the damn thing up, because that's a chrome-plated pain in my balls. That was a shitty-ass weld to begin with. Alright, part one. Did it move? Alright, we're gonna...
It did move.
I think it did.
I think you want that thing.
Huh?
I think you want that thing at John Deere, don't you?
Yeah.
Can I have this to sit on?
Maybe.
Can I have this to sit on?
Don't forget that semi right.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I got that stuff going through it. That's a hard bushing, so that ain't coming out of there.
How's it going?
Second attempt it didn't work.
Second attempt at what?
Getting that thing out.
I got a 7/8 die. I can cut that. I can cut that bushing. I got a 7/8 tap. Standard tap.
That's what the tool, you need the tool for that.
Yeah.
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, we need a little more thread than that. Let's drop the bearing. Okay. And we'll add these back on. You know why? You know why?
No.
Because if I get too little thread on that thing, it may just pull the threads out. We don't want to do that, do we?
No.
I think we can. I gotta go quite a ways. Alright, you little plick. Chicken fly light. What the fuck did you do? need the right one. Give me the right one.
Or this one?
Small one. That's a different size. That's why. I know why. Look at that. M&W bolt, I think.
Moving.
That's a wild woolly one. Seems to be. Wow, that ain't coming out very easy either.
No. You like the big gun?
33 mil, 1 5/16, right?
Yeah.
Spin that thing down. I wonder sometimes about it. Let's put that bearing on. I'm gonna put a direct link to fuck you, John Deere. Give me that thing. They really pissed me off, I'll tell you. I'm happy about them right now. Look how it's bending the shit out of that watch. Bomb it out. Might have. I'm thinking it did, yeah. Oh, bomb it out.
What?
You know, bomb it out. Yeah. Wow, what the fuck? Jack up the back of the machine.
What did it do to the threads?
Yeah, it fucked up the thread.
Well, I can see it clear from this side.
Huh?
I can see it from here to the frame. It's clear.
Wrappers up, or the
Wait,
wires.
what did we do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Now, did we do something?
Yeah.
We defeated John Deere. Right, Tim?
Yes.
We defeated John Deere. Don't worry. I think somebody should call John Deere like multiple thousands of times and tell them they're a bunch of assholes.
All for this pin.
Tell me the guy's going to call me back and doesn't call me. Then he tells me that the guy's going to call me and tell me whether they'll, you know, what we can do about it. And he doesn't even call. They're just a bunch of, he's just a liar. He told me they had it, and then he comes back and said, nah, not really.
Well, don't John Deere require them to have parts, tools to fix?
Well, yeah, they do. They're required to buy them. And he said
this very often.
Which is fine. So I have defeated John Deere. I just want you all to know. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. I've already pulled the lower one out. The upper one I've got out on this side. You are not going to be able to see it too well, but I'm going to show you what this is. This is actually this is what holds the whole ass end of this tractor in place. I tried welding, as you could see, and because that is one hard ass pin, the weld just snapped right off of it. Didn't hurt the temper or anything, but what I'm going to do is just grind off what I welded fast, and yeah, go for broke there. So what I've done is I've gotten a grade 8 bolt, and I've made these put these shims on here, including that sprocket for the TR70. Man, it's for the TR96, I think. But anyways, and that's what I'm using to pull the this is what I'm using to actually pull the to pull that bushing out of there. So that goes over the top, that fits over the back side of that thing, and what I did was on the inside of this bushing there was the right size hole to put a 7/8 inch coarse thread bolt in there. So I threaded the center. Let me pull this out here. As you can see, I threaded the center on in there. You see the threads on the outside? This is where that tool that John Deere refuses to let me use is supposed to go. So I just went one step farther with a smaller bolt or 7/8 inch coarse, and I use that Never Seize because that's some slippery ass shit. And I will be assembling it with Never Seize too. So anyways, yeah, I think that's enough for today. Tomorrow morning, we're going to get a good early start on this tractor. We're going to remove all the junk that I've got over here. Just the oil jugs and that snowmobile can leave. Yes, that is a Formula Plus. Yes, it does run, but it's broke, and I don't have the part for it to fix it. Right there. She's kind of got a spread ski. So yeah, and then I'll just take the skid steer, and like I said before, I'll get it under the axles and back her on out. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please comment, rate, and subscribe for more. And don't forget to check out OneLonelyFarmer.com.